get a spark out of your guys at some point, but halfway through that first half, you find yourself leaning on the reserves a little bit to provide some energy. How did you think that group particularly responded to that situation?
Well, I coached Division II basketball for 12 years, so I knew that we were going to get their best shot. You know, they're going to come in excited and thrilled to play. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for them. So they're not going to take it lightly. And as I said, it's been a tough couple days for our guys, and we needed to get back to basketball. And obviously, when shots didn't go in, we were a little flat defensively to start that game. But like I said, I thought everybody that came off the bench just did a great job giving us a lift. Tyler got the ball moving. We were a little bit more aggressive. Jake got rolling to the rim. He had to hit that three that kind of sparked us a little bit, and Toby scored some on the block, which was good as well. But the important thing is you get the win. You get a lot of guys minutes, and nobody got hurt.
You have it seems like you guys have settled into a pretty good pattern, a substitution sort of rotation pattern at point guard. Can Caleb play? Is he sort of limited to that spot? Do you foresee him maybe contributing in other spots for you?
Caleb's
keeps progressing.
Caleb's been terrific, and I think all you have to do is replay the answer he just gave you about what he's doing to stay engaged. It certainly hasn't. This year hasn't turned out to be what he had hoped it would be. Most of it certainly beyond his control with the injuries. He got so far behind, and the guys ahead of him have played pretty good, and it's just kind of hard to nuzzle your way into playing time. Now, I think there are situations where he could maybe help us at the wing because of his ability to score, and he's a good athlete. But right now, with the way Tyler's played terrific when he's played minutes, and Tyshawn I thought did some really good things against Xavier, played well against Villanova. So I'm comfortable with what's going on at the point guard there for the time being. But certainly haven't. We used Caleb at the wing a little bit at Providence a few weeks ago, and there were some good things that transpired. And certainly, he hasn't played very much for so long. There's certainly some rust there. So it's been a tough year for him. But what a terrific young man! What an example for any player about how to handle a tough situation, because he's handled it with class, and he certainly has put the team before himself.
Jacob put in on that three-point shot compared to when he first got here?
It's gotten better. His release is a little higher than it was when he got here, and we run all of our bigs through most of the guard stuff, ball handling, shooting. It's part of their development plan, so he shoots enough of them, that he's able to knock him down. I don't know if I want him taking 6 or 7 a game, but an occasional one at the right time is okay. And he and Manny both have the ability to knock that shot down.
I think on the topic of three-point shooting, I think Mitch was in a 2 for 22 slump when you brought him to the sideline to have a little chat, and then knocked down the second one after that. But I think there was obviously, you could see that he was frustrated. What did you say to him on the sideline?
He's talking to himself a little bit when he misses, and I just asked him, I said, "What do you suppose Kyle Korver says something to himself after he misses a shot?" And he said, "Well, probably not." And I said, "No, he doesn't. And it's because of preparation. Kyle spends the time, and Mitch spends a ton of time with the shooting. And it's sometimes you can get in your own way. And that's why we ran the play out of the timeout to get him another one. We have crazy confidence in him and his ability to shoot it because we see what happens in practice every day. So, we're going to need him. We're going to need Tyshawn. They both struggled to shoot it in conference play. But I've watched these guys play a lot of basketball, and they're really good shooters, and I'm confident that they'll come out of it.
Wasn't maybe part of the game today, but you guys' free throw shooting. I think Rob had some crazy stat where you hadn't missed 2 at the line for a couple months. I know you guys put a lot of time in it, but how important has that been?
It's been good. It's a way to kind of. Unfortunately, we don't shoot a lot of them.
Right.
Now, the good side of that is our opponents don't shoot a lot either because we don't foul a lot. But losing Teeny, really, he was shooting more free throws than really anybody on our team per minute played. And he was also our worst free throw shooter. So things have gotten better since he's been out in terms of our free throw shooting. But we've got a lot of good shooters on the team, and when you have a lot of good shooters, you'd like to think you'd be a good free throw shooting team, and we certainly have been.
Anything else?
Thank you. Go ahead.
How do you feel about Marquette coming in on Saturday and seem to be in a situation where they would be coming in pretty desperate?
I mean, who knows what's going to happen in this league? I mean, I was telling my staff before the game, I don't know that I've ever been part of a conference where you're 2/3 of the way through, and all of a sudden 2 or 3 of the teams on the bottom start beating everybody. And St. John's is playing great, Georgetown's playing great. DePaul, we throw in a shot at the end, or they beat us, and then they go beat Providence by 15 or 16. So the 3 teams that everybody was the teams that everybody was beating up on, all of a sudden, you're looking at the schedule and say, all right, that one will be a little easier. Well, you can't do it, and I think it's going to make the Big East tournament incredible because obviously those teams have improved as the year has gone on, and Marquette's playing for their life right now, and they've got 3 of the best shooters in the league, and Howard, Rousey, and Hauser. So we're going to have to figure out a way to slow them down. And, I think it's going to be an exciting game. Obviously, 9 o'clock on a Saturday night should be fun for our fans. But, we need to rock this place on Saturday night. And it needs to be a crowd, similar to what we had against Xavier, and they have to be into it from the jump because we're playing for a lot right now. And I appreciate everybody that came out tonight. I think that was great for our guys to see that there's a lot of people that still care and appreciate this team. And even though it was a game that was probably going to end up lopsided, we still had a fair amount of people show up.